welcome to Vlogmas day, is it 3 or 4? I think it's day 4. Let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 4. Anyways, I think we're going on day 4. You know what? My little Simphora pack will remind me. Also, this is day 57 of the challenge. Yes, day 57 of the challenge. So we're moving right along. I thought I would be smart. We are on day 4 of Vlogmas, for the record. I thought I would be smart and go ahead and do this early versus 11 o'clock at night. Let's hope I'm not getting a scrunchie, okay? Because I know, Dee, you're like, oh, you use it with your locks. I don't use scrunchies at all. I'm not even going to say like never will, never have, just never will, probably won't. No, I have like a long bonnet that I use, and I just like pull my hair up whenever I shower. That's how I tend to do it. But anyways, so day 4 is right here. That was kind of awkward. Hopefully they don't disappoint me. You see this? Clear white nail polish. I don't have nothing to say about that other than thank you. I'm just like, actually, my husband at work, one of his colleagues is relocating and it's their birthday tomorrow. And I'm like legitimately thinking like they could also have this nail polish. Just saying. I'm just saying. I have no comment for that. So anyways, we've gotten through our Advent Day calendar with Simphora 2 days in a row. They have disappointed me with this like metallic scrunchie and white nail polish. Clean white. Sorry, let me make sure I say that nicely. The mascara was on point. I'm not going to lie. The mascara was good, but I don't use mascara. So, challenge. What am I doing today? I'm going to CrossFit at 6 p.m. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Because, although I like walking, don't get me wrong, I love to walk. But I want to at least go to CrossFit today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Because I know Friday's not really going to be an option. So I'm going to do that, and I might be able to go to CrossFit Saturday morning. We'll see. But my 3 p.m. buddies, we're all trying to figure out where we're going to go or what class we're going to go to. And so that's a challenge within itself. So I'm going to go to CrossFit at 6. And class will be very brief because it's finals week. And I'm actually emailing students now to remind them to submit all of their late work. I know that is probably more than what most people do. I do what I feel is best for the students at the end of the day. So I'm going to email that group shortly after. I emailed my Wednesday class already. I don't have to worry about my asynchronous class. They've been wrapped up and done for over almost 2 weeks now. So, but yeah, but after that, I do have a couple of meetings this afternoon, so I'll be doing meeting stuff, and I think I'll either have some time. I might be able to work on the paper before the nighttime, but I highly doubt it. I highly, 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 highly doubt it. So in my mind, I'm just going to get her done tomorrow because I won't have my better half at home for 1. For 2, I'm just here all by myself and I need to be as busy and productive as possible. This is just life of working remotely. So, but I'm going to be taking Miss D's advice. I'm going to be setting timers and doing all the things and just hitting those writing goals and like starting like early for me and just do what I have to do. So that's going to be my plan. And yeah, of course it's Tuesday, so I got to call my parents. So I'll be talking to them tonight. But aside from that, I thought I would give like some bonus travel tips. Pardon, before I actually get into the real tips that I was going to give today, which I'll do that a little bit later. All right, so making sure you have adapters like converters. These are great. And what I like about these is that they have, what is it, the regular plug, but then they also have, I can never remember. It's like the C plug. Anyways, y'all see what I'm talking about. Having two is great. And what I like about these is that there's plugs on each side. So you plug in on one side, there's plug on this side, plug on the back side. And I ordered two. I'm pretty sure I got these off of Amazon. And then secondly, because I was putting some stuff away and I was like, ooh, I should probably share these. These are my passport like wallets. And this one, I actually picked this one up during my travels this summer. I do like this one, and we put both of ours in the same one. I do like this one for solo traveling, but it works well for two. I'm not gonna lie, it works well for two passports. But I also like this one that I have, which has a lot of pockets, and I feel like if I'm traveling overseas, this would be like my more preferred one because it's more secure and all of that. And I know I ordered this from Amazon as well. So, and it's got like a pocket on the back part. I just thought I would share like passport wallets just for fun, just for funsies, because I feel like, you know, maybe you don't have a passport wallet. Why would you want a passport wallet? And I'm just like, I just remember as a kid, probably just being military, like we always had everything like in a safe, secure wallet, so it travels well. And like I said, I like this one for when I'm stateside, and you know, with all the changes with the IDs, like I just use my passport to get through, and then I also have a passport card. And then another side note, if you're traveling overseas, they also have what's called global access. I don't have global access, but I would say it's kind of like equivalent to TSA. But honestly, from flying out of Venice, having global access wouldn't have made a difference one way or another. Flying to London, it also would not have, because we flew from Phoenix to LA, from LA to London. London was kind of like the hub to kind of get you everywhere you wanted to go in Europe type of thing. I don't think having global access would have made a difference there either. Yeah. Part of me is like, if I'm flying from one place to another and maybe other parts of Europe, it may be of value. I'm just putting it out there as something to be aware of. And also, from my understanding, you can now get like TSA pre-check and global access. When I got my pre-check, it did not I did not get offered that opportunity. So if you're able to get both, I do recommend pre-check if you're a frequent traveler. And honestly, I was one that was like, it's fine, I'll be at the airport 2.5 hours ahead of time. However, I got sick and tired of being pat down by TSA because of my hair, or because something was in my groin, or something was in my chest area. Like every single time I was patted down. And the last time I had it, and I was like, how much does pre-check cost? Because I'm going to pay for that. So, and I did. And my life has been better ever since. I don't have to deal with just the patting down. It would have been fine. Like, I didn't care. Take off my shoes, take my stuff out of my bag, whatever. But the fact that it was like every single time I was getting pat down, I was done. So, anyways, I hope those extra travel tips are helpful. I will be back on here a little bit later because I need to share with you guys my Christmas like thing. I'm always talking about Christmas movies, so I thought it would be fun to share like my top 10 favorite classic movies. Yeah, so that's the plan. I will come back a little bit later to share those. And otherwise, that's all I have for you guys for right now. And welcome to day 4 of Vlogmas. and day 57 of the challenge. We're moving right along. All right, talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I'm just waiting for my students to log on to Zoom to basically tell them, welcome to class, it's the week of finals, work on your projects, submit them. So I thought I would hop on briefly and just say that today was kind of a doozy, not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna share that with you guys when I'm driving to CrossFit here shortly. But doozy for different reasons, and maybe some of you guys can relate. Definitely want to hear from solo entrepreneurs, those of you that are in full control of your schedule and you left the 9 to 5 grind and all of that. Yes, I'm in higher ed. Yes, I work with students, but I'll explain more when I'm driving. So yeah, it was a long day. And if you're wondering why do I have lipstick on going to CrossFit, because when I go on Zoom for class, it's like the only way to be kind of done up in a sense, if that makes any sense. It's the only time of the day that I wear lipstick. And I started wearing bold lipstick because I was on Zoom so much 4 years ago. So anyways, I have one student that's joined me. So the next time y'all will see me in my car later. Hey guys, what's up? All right, so I kind of left you guys on a cliffhanger and saying that today was just kind of a rough day, but I don't even want to listen back to the video that I recorded en route to CrossFit because for one, it was dark, and for two, I was like, it's Vlogmas. I shouldn't be a Debbie Downer, but this is what I will say. I will say that anybody that has encouraging words for anyone such as myself, that when you have moments of like frustration with your job, your 9 to 5, whatever your situation is, like how do you cope? Like what do you do? So after working out and having a little bit more like brain clarity, I did this afternoon, what I did do is I called like my best like sister friend, and I was like, girl, it's been a day, I'm frustrated. She just kind of talked me off the ledge, and I did like get things done still. So I just broke all the tasks down into smaller tasks. I was just frustrated and feeling like just kind of bored with my situation with work. But I feel like mentally a lot better. Like I don't feel as frustrated, but at the same time, I'm like, there's not much else I can do about the situation other than just go through. So anyways, I'm going to pause this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to like end up connecting into the Bluetooth in the car. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back and I'm ready to at least give you your travel tip first. So this travel tip is roll and don't fold. Rolling your clothes reduces wrinkles and saves space in your luggage. I do roll whenever it's bigger, bulkier items like jeans and stuff. I do find that to be helpful. I think you can roll and use packing cubes. It depends on how long you're traveling for. I know my better half, he's always looking up some crazy hack on how to fold your clothes into a suitcase. I feel like I've seen 10 different methods from him. Do I use any of them? Absolutely not. I'm either putting it in a packing cube or I'm rolling. Most, like 99.9% of the time, I will put it in a packing cube before I roll anything. Because I'm one of those people that hates to iron, so I don't want any wrinkles in my clothes, if that makes sense. All right, so my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. So I thought of this idea the other night because we were watching Deck the Halls. And if you've never seen this movie, Kristen Davis is in it and a couple other well-known actors and actresses. But the reason why I like this movie is I want to say it came out in 2005 or 2006, which was the same year that either like I met my husband in 2005 and we got married in 2006. So every time I watch that movie, it just brings a lot of nostalgic because it reminds me of that time. It was like our first Christmas together and kind of figuring out like what does our Christmas look like? We still hadn't quite figured it out, but it's just like a lighthearted, comedy, you know, not really rom-com, but it's just a fun movie. The second one is Elf. I feel like, okay, I'm going to be honest. I was one of those people that did not see Elf when it came out originally. I just didn't. I didn't get on the Elf bandwagon until like, I think 2 years ago. It may have been 2 or 3. I think it was 3. And ever since then, I now have to watch that movie every Christmas. It's just funny. That's all I can say. It's just funny. Another one, It's a Wonderful Life. I typically watch this when I'm home. It's a movie that my mom watches every single year, probably multiple times. I don't typically watch it on my own, but it's nostalgic because it's just something that my mom and I enjoy watching together. The Grinch, the cartoon version. I'm not talking about like the one with Jim Carrey. Not that that one's not good, because it is, but I like the old school cartoon version that I grew up as a kid. Another one is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know if anyone remembers that. It's almost kind of animated, but I don't even know what to call this type of animation because it's not a cartoon. It's not real people. They're like figures. But I remember watching this as a kid. It's really hard for me to try to find it and watch it now because it's such an old movie, but I enjoy it. All right, number 7, Charlie Brown Christmas. I mean, now it's darn near impossible for me to watch anything with Charlie Brown if I don't have like the streaming service for it. So I haven't watched it in quite some time. Number 8, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Okay, so I remember as a kid that my parents would watch this movie. So it's more like a childhood nostalgic type of thing versus like present day. Yeah. And then number 9, The Preacher's Wife. I mean, I can listen to that album any day of the week. It's just, or yeah, the album, the soundtrack, all of that. Just Whitney Houston, Denzel Washington, like it's just amazing. And then number 10, I put A Christmas Story, but it's really the one, I don't know if I'm saying that right, or if it's This Christmas. It's the one with Chris Brown. No. What am I talking about? That's like a bonus Christmas one. It's like a whole nother one that I also like, but I went with A Christmas Story, which again, that one typically plays like, I think on like TNT or USA all day, like 24 hours. And this one reminds me of my cousin. She watches it every year, like every year. And I remember seeing it as a kid, but like really watching it again as an adult. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the travel tips. I also hope that you enjoyed my top 10 favorite Christmas movies. This is not even including all of the Christmas movies that I watch every single night. And usually I'm watching them either from Hallmark, which is a lot of the Hallmark movies are on Netflix now, it seems like. Also, I'll watch Christmas movies from Prime Video, BET Plus. I mean, you name it, I could watch it. And here's the bottom line. It's the same theme. It's, you know, a relative died. There's some level of romance, and all is going to be well because everybody's together at Christmas. I don't know why. I like predictable movies when it comes to Christmas, but also like really good. I mean, not that those aren't good, but I think y'all understand what I'm saying. But I also like these movies that are top 10 that are more obviously not just cut and dry cookie cutter type of scripts. But I think there's a place for all of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10. And my tip of the day, I actually gave you guys like 3 different travel tips from earlier this morning. I gave you 2 with my passport covers and adapters. And then tonight, I just gave you some more as far as like packing cubes versus rolling your clothes. Anyways, have a great night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night and have a good morning. Until next time, I'll see you then.